St. Louis Rams. They were winless back at home against the Arizona Cardinals. Scott Linehan taking on Ken Whisenhunt, coming off that win at home against Pittsburgh. Gus Frerotte in, Mark Bulger out. Look at this backfield. Bulger not under center, it's Frerotte. Not Steven Jackson in the backfield, but Brian Leonard. And Leonard from Rutgers runs very well. 68 total yards on 5 rush attempts and 3 catches for Leonard in the first quarter alone. Very Steven Jackson-like numbers. Drive continues into the second quarter, and Frerotte hits the guy filling in for Isaac Bruce. Drew Bennett, so all the fill-ins are looking solid early going.
That was a good acquisition now from Tennessee. Drew Bennett from UCLA.
And a rare touchdown for the Rams offense. Their first touchdown in 33 possessions. And look who comes back in.
Yep.
As the rotating quarterback carousel continues in Arizona. Out goes Matt Leinart. In comes Kurt Warner back where he is beloved, to say the least, in St. Louis. He finds Larry Fitzgerald and Bryant Johnson. The change of pace quarterback bringing that change of pace. 3 plays later on 2nd and goal, Edgerrin James goes up the middle and appears to fumble in the end zone. Reggie Wells comes out with the ball, ripping it away from the Rams defender. And he's called a touchdown for Arizona.
Yeah,
even though it appears that James is, even though his arm is down before fumbling. And then we get an angry flag. Where have we seen this before, Steve?
It was a fired-up flag.
It's not an angry flag. It was not an angry flag. It was a fired-up flag. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
So was this a fired-up flag, Steve?
Yeah, it was. It was a fired-up flag.
Well, Scott Linehan was certainly fired up when he heard the result of review, as they said that James, even though, again, it appears he's down before fumbling, scored.
Wow.
They gave him the touchdown.
Man, come on.
And that's the way the game's tied at 10, and Matt Leinart comes back in, and then he would be gone quickly as he is taken down by Will Witherspoon, and he fractured the collarbone on his throwing shoulder.
Oh, boy.
And he is gone for the foreseeable future. So now it's Warner not coming in as the change of pace. He is the pace now.
He is. He's the man.
And he connects with J.J. Arrington in the final Cardinals possession of the half. 32 yards brings the Cardinals into the Rams territory. 7 plays later, 14 seconds left. James going in again. This time he's stuffed. And the Cardinals trying quickly to get another play off or clock it to get Neil Rackers on the field. And time expires, and that's the way we go to halftime. But a flag's on the field calling Ronald Bartel for delay of game. He kicks the ball?
He purposely kicked the ball.
Why would he do that? All he had to do was just line up. Cardinals weren't going to get a playoff. Instead, you can't end the half on a defensive penalty, and the Cardinals get a touchdown.
That's crazy right there.
17-13 Cardinals lead as opposed to being down at half. Third quarter, Frerotte finds Torrey Holt, one of the few remaining healthy starters in offense.
And can run routes with the best of them.
And then 2 plays later, here's that well-run route. Touchdown. Rams take the lead 20-17. We're tied at 20 in the fourth quarter when Gus Frerotte makes the worst throw of the day for him.
Oh, boy.
Cover 2, he didn't read the zone because the cornerback carried the guy into the secondary, carried him to number 2, came off, and sat down and squatted in the zone and made a tremendous play.
Roderick Hood for the pick 6, and then late in the fourth quarter, Warner, one more touchdown in front of the St. Louis fans. Larry Fitzgerald, 9 catches, $136, 1 touchdown, and a huge reception, if you will, on the onside kick that St. Louis eventually ran to try and tie this game at the end. But instead, the Rams fall to 0-5. Second 0-5 start in the last 44 years for this great franchise. And the first road win for Ken Whisenhunt as Arizona improves to 3-2. St. Louis falls to 0-5 with a trip to Baltimore next week.